take a second to thank everybody so much for voting for me and supporting me throughout the Face Awards. Unfortunately, I didn't make the top 6, but I was so happy to have made the top 12. I was so grateful for that opportunity, so thank you so much for everybody who supported me. It seriously means the world. So now that I'm not in the Face Awards anymore, I'm trying to get back on a regular filming schedule. So today I brought to you this tutorial. It's a look I posted on my Instagram, I think last week, and I got quite a few requests. So I thought I would film that for you guys today. And if there's a look I've done on my Instagram that you would like to see me film, just let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, so we're just gonna jump right in.
Alright, let's get started. So I apologize that this beginning part is a little bit out of focus because, you know, I'm just such a pro YouTuber. But anyways, I'm just starting off by applying some foundation. Here I'm just using a mineral stick foundation from NYX. So yeah, just something full coverage but still natural looking. And I'm also taking this down my neck and chest as well, and then I'm just going and buffing that in. And then you'll just want to do concealer like you would do normally. So I'm just taking that on the high points of the face. And this is just the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm almost out of this. I need to get a new one. And then I'm just blending that in with a Sigma concealer brush. And then just go in and set all of that with the powder. I'm just using the Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. And then we are going to go in with the ever so wonderful Moonchild Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think you can tell that I am obsessed with this. So we are basically going to be drowning ourselves in this for this look. I wanted it to be super glowy and ethereal, and yeah. So I'm just starting off with the blue ice color, I believe it's called, and I'm just applying that everywhere. And this palette can look really natural, but we are going for something a little more extreme. So I'm kind of just going to be layering a few of the shades. And then here I'm going in with Purple Horseshoe. And it's so freaking beautiful. Like, look at that glow. Can you see it? Can you see it? I'm obsessed. It's beautiful. So yeah, just taking that on all the high points of the face. And then for some contouring, we are taking this Suva Beauty Hydra Liner in the shade Bubblegum. I believe it's one of their new shades, and it's just such a pretty pink color. I thought it would be perfect for this look. So yeah, I'm just taking that on the cheekbones and then blending that around the temples. And these are water activated, so I kept having to go back in and add a little bit more water, but they're so easy to blend out and so nice to work with. So yeah, just keep kind of layering that until you feel like it is pigmented enough, and it doesn't take much with these hydra liners. So here I'm going in with another hydra liner. This one is Lilac Lustre, and I'm just kind of dotting that on around the eye area. I'm just using my finger because I want it to be kind of stippled and to have kind of that texture. And then apparently here I'm switching to the lips, but I'm also applying that to the lips as well. I love the texture of these chrome hydra liners. They're super pretty. So yeah, I'm just adding that around the eye area until I feel like I have enough. I'm just kind of focusing that on the outer portion of the eye. And then for the rest of the eye, I'm just applying this base from Suva Beauty. This is the Hydra Cream Base in Pantyhose. It's a little bit too dark for me because it is a nude, but I don't care because it makes anything you put on top of it so freaking pigmented. So yeah, I use it anyways. And then I'm just going over that with a Makeup Geek shadow. I forget which shade this is, but I will have it down below. Yeah, it's just super shimmery, super pretty. So I'm just packing that on with my finger. You can use a brush, of course, if you prefer. And then I'm also applying that shade to the center of the lips just for a little bit extra pop. And then I'm just going into my waterline with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, because I wanted it to open up our eyes. And then for the brows, I just decided to go with some white eyebrows. So I'm taking another hydra liner. This one is in the shade Space Panda, and it's just a super stark white. So I'm just kind of doing that in little lines so they look a little bit feathered. So I'm just doing little upward strokes. And then I'm taking that same hydra liner on a small brush, and I'm just applying that to my lashes. kind of wanted this look to be, yeah, just like super ethereal, almost like fairy-like. So of course we need some white eyelashes. You could go with falsies, but I feel like I just wanted to keep this super light. I felt like falsies would be a little too dark with this look. And then here we're taking Space Panda again, and we're just outlining the bottom of our eyes. And then here we're going to start to draw the design underneath the eyes. I wanted it to be super kind of delicate looking and almost like lace inspired. So yeah. Okay, here I'm just doing the other eye. And yeah, so just start to draw lines just coming down from the under eye area. And these hydra liners are super pigmented, so you really don't need much. A little goes a long way. Yeah, so I'm kind of just drawing lines and then I'm curving them, making circles. And I'm making them kind of just like really wispy looking, if that makes sense. But you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm drawing down the initial shape and then I'm adding more lines inside of that. And I just want it to be really like flowy looking. And I'm just doing this with a small art brush. Yeah, so just adding lines in different directions, but just kind of making sure they all flow together really nicely. And then I'm putting down some shapes and then I'm kind of attaching them with more lines. Also, I'm sorry if I sound groggy in this voiceover, but I just woke up like 10 minutes ago, so yeah, that's probably why. I'm not like sick or anything, but my voice sounds a little bit froggy, so that's what's going on. So yeah, and then I'm just also going further into the inner corner, and then yeah, basically just drawing kind of like a loop and then just drawing lines coming down from it. But I'm probably over-explaining this because you can totally see what I'm doing. So yeah, you can just basically add as much as you want. And then I'm just going over and kind of doing a second coat with that hydra liner just to make sure that it really pops. And then go ahead and do the other eye. And then for the neck and chest area, I'm starting off with that bubblegum hydra liner, and I'm just focusing that on the neck and then just feathering it down a little bit. And then the Lilac Lustre, we're going to kind of just stipple onto the shoulder area. I'm just applying that with a stippling brush, so it kind of gives a nice texture to it. So just applying that on both sides. And then for highlighting, can you see that freaking glow? Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. So yeah, I think that is the shade Purple Horseshoe from the Glow Kit, and at first I just had it on select areas like my collarbones, but here you can see I just went ham and just put that shit everywhere, because I just wanted to glow from the heavens. And then on the neck, we're basically just going to do the exact same design that we did coming down from the eyes. So I'm just starting off by drawing some loops and then drawing lines extending down from them. So yeah, by now you kind of get the idea of what this is all about. And yeah, you can just cover as much of the neck area as you would like. And then once I finished with that, I kind of did some lines coming out from that just to give it more of a kind of whimsical appearance. And then here I'm taking more of that Space Panda on a paintbrush, and I'm just kind of splattering that on a little bit. Just because it kind of looks like little sparkles, and yeah. And don't be like me and get paint in your eyes, because that's not fun, so don't do that. And then if you add too much, you kind of just tap it out with your finger. And then for my hair, I just kind of put it back in a really messy bun, but I wanted it to be kind of wispy looking, so I just pulled some pieces down and then just kind of fluffed it up until it was to my liking. And here is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you recreate this look, please tag me on Twitter or Instagram. I would love to see it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!